Welcome friends. So today we will be seeing one of the passage. Okay, so this is reading passage 1. You should spend about 20 minutes on question 1 to 13 which are based on reading passage 1 below. Questions 1 to 8. Reading passage 1 has 8 paragraphs A to H. So let's see first the title of the passage. So here they have mentioned the lists of headings. So our first question type is list of headings. So let's see our title, Morse code. Okay, Morse code. So this is the title of our passage, Morse code. So what do I mean Morse code? Morse code means, so Morse code is a system of communication developed by Samuel Morse in which the letters of alphabet are coded as a combination of dots and dashes so that message can be either be sent using light, sound or wires. Okay, so in short Morse code is dot and dash language. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So this is the language for the communication. So in short we can say that this dot and dash are used in place of alphabets. Okay, in simple language. So let's see this. So this is the subtitle of the passage. Morse code is being replaced by a new satellite-based system for sending distress calls at sea. It's dots and dashes. Okay, dots and dashes have had a good run for their money. Good run for their money. So what do you mean by distress call? Distress call means it is a signal or communication that indicates a person, vehicle or group is in immediate danger and they need help. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, what do you mean by distress call? So before reading our paragraph, let's see the type of question first. So initially we have seen this lists of heading. Okay, choose the correct heading for paragraphs A to H from the list of headings below. Write the correct number 1 to 11. So these are Roman numbers. We have to write these Roman numbers in our answer sheet. Okay, write the correct number 1 to 11 in boxes 1 to 8 on your answer sheet. So now let's quickly go through the lists of heading. Number 1, the advantage of Morse invention. Advantage of Morse invention. A suitable job for women. Morse invention was developed. Sea rescue after the invention of radio telegraphy. So these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords in the paragraphs. Okay. The emergence of many jobs opportunities. Emergence. Standard and variation. Application of Morse code in a new technology. 8 number, the discovery of electricity. International expansion of Morse code. International expansion. The beginning of an end. The beginning of an end. 11 number, the move of using code to convey information. The move. Okay, so we have to look for these lines in our paragraphs and we have to write these Roman numbers in front of our answer sheets. Okay, in our answer sheet we have to write these Roman numbers. Okay, so now let's see our another question type. So our another question type is questions 9 to 13. Do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage 1? In the boxes 9 to 13 on your answer sheet, write true if the statement agrees with the information, false if the statement contradicts the information, and not given if there is no information. So now let's quickly mark our keywords. 9 number, Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. 10 number, Morse waited a long time before receiving support from the Congress. 11 number, Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other designs. 12 number, companies and firms prefer to employ telegraphy operators from rural areas. 13 number, Morse died from overwork. So these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords. Okay. So now let's quickly read our first paragraph, that is A paragraph. Okay. So now let's quickly read it. Calling all. This is our last cry before our eternal silence. Calling all. This is our last cry before our eternal silence. Surprisingly, this message, which flashed over the airways in the dots and dashes of Morse code on January 31st, 1997, was not a desperate transmission by a radio operator on a sinking ship. Rather, it was a message signaling the end of the use of Morse code for distress calls in France water. Okay, so what they are saying, these lines, that calling all, this is our last cry before our eternal silence. Surprisingly, this message which flashed over the airwaves in the dot and dashes or Morse code on January 31, 1997 was not a desperate transmission by a radio operator on a sinking ship, but rather than it was a message signaling the end of the use of Morse code for distress calls in French waters. Since 1992, countries around the world have been decommissioning their Morse equipment with similar, if less poetic, sign-off as the world shipping switches over to a new satellite-based arrangement, the Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. The final deadline for the switch over to GMDSS means Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. This is the short form. The final deadline for the switch over to GMDSS is February 1st, a date that is widely seen as the end of an art era. So this date is widely seen as the end of the art era because the Morse code is going to stop and they will use satellite based arrangement now. Okay, so this thing they are saying in these lines. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting any of our answer. So let's see our lists of heading, what they are asking. The advantage we have not seen. We have not seen anything regarding women. We have not seen anything regarding was developed, not seen regarding radio telegraphy. This thing also we have not seen. This thing also we have not seen. Application of Morse code in a new technology also we have not seen. The discovery of electricity also not seen. International expansion also not seen. The beginning of an end. Yes, this thing we have seen. The beginning of an end means they are talking about the end of Morse code. Okay, the beginning of an end of the Morse code. Yes, this thing we have seen in the A paragraph. So we will write 10 in Roman number 10. This is Roman number 10 in front of A in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. So we have seen this line, the beginning of an end, means they are talking about the end of the Morse code. Okay, so this line we have seen in the A paragraph. Okay, so that's why we have written 10, Roman number 10 in front of 1. Okay, so we will write Roman number 10 in front of 1 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will not write this paragraph A. We will write this Roman number 10. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So now let's see in our another question type whether we are getting anything. Morse had already been famous as an inventor. This thing we have not seen, and we have not seen anything regarding Congress also. Okay, so now we will quickly move towards our next paragraph, that is B paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. The code has, however, had a good history, appropriately for a technology commonly associated with radio operator on sinking ship. The idea of Morse code is said to have occurred to Samuel Morse while he was on board a ship crossing the Atlantic. At the time, Morse was a painter and occasional inventor. But when another of the ship's passengers informed him of recent advances in electrical theory, Morse was suddenly taken with the idea of building an electric telegraph to send messages in codes. Other inventors had been trying to do just that for the best part of a century. Morse succeeded and is now remembered as the father of the telegraph. Partly thanks to his single-mindedness, it was 12 years, for example, before he secured money from Congress. To build his first telegraph line, but also for technical reasons. So here we are getting so many things. Okay, we are getting our another keyword Congress also, and we are getting our another keyword. Okay, advances also we have seen. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in B paragraph, what we have seen, let's see. The advantage of Morse invention we have not seen. Women also we have not seen. Develop also we have not seen. We have not seen radio telegraphy. Not seen the emergence. This also we have not seen. Application of Morse code in a new technology also we have not seen. Discovery of electricity not seen. International expansion also we have not seen. And we have marked these. Okay, and the move of using code to convey information. The move of using code to convey information. Yes, this thing we have seen. The move of using code to convey information means this thing we have seen. So we will write 11. We will write 11 in front of 2 in our answer sheet. We will write 11 in front of 2 in our answer sheet. From where we are getting this answer? We are getting this answer from here. Okay, from here. At the time, Morse was a painter and occasional inventor. But when another of the ship's passenger informed, let's see again. Okay. At the time, Morse was a painter and occasional inventor, but when another of the ship's passenger informed him of recent advances in electrical theory, Morse was suddenly taken with the idea of building an electric telegraph to send messages in codes. Okay. So with this, from these lines to these lines, we are getting our answer. Okay. Morse was suddenly taken with the idea of building an electric telegraph to send messages in codes. So from these lines we are getting our answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and that's why we have marked the move of using code to convey information. Okay, so the same thing, both the things are same. Okay, so that's why we have marked this 11 number, and we will write 11 number in front of 2 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not in another question type. So let's see. Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. So as an inventor, we have seen this keyword. Okay, as an inventor, Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. So we have seen this inventor, and here only we have seen in the same paragraph only, in B paragraph only we have seen. So let's see. In question what they are asking? In question they are asking, Morse had already been famous as an inventor. Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. Okay. So in question they are asking that he was already famous before invention of Morse code. And in paragraph what they are saying? They are saying that in paragraph they are saying that appropriately for a technology commonly associated with the radio operators on sinking ship, the idea of Morse code is said to have occurred to Samuel Morse while he was on a board a ship crossing the Atlantic. At the time, Morse was a painter. At the time, Morse was a painter and occasional inventor. Okay, he was not famous. Okay, so at the time Morse was a painter and occasional inventor, but when another of the ship's passenger informed him of a recent advances in electrical theory, Morse was suddenly taken with the idea of building an electric telegraph to send messages in codes. Okay, so what both the statements are contradicting with each other. Okay, so we will write false. We will write false in front of 9 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write false in front of 9 in our answer sheet. Why we will write false? Because both the statements are contradicting. In question they are asking Morse had already been famous as an inventor before his invention of Morse code. Okay, in question they are asking this, and in paragraph what they are mentioning? In paragraph they are mentioning that at the time Morse was a painter and occasional inventor. Okay, at the time Morse was a painter and occasional inventor. He was not famous. Okay, so that's why both these lines are contradicting with each other. Okay, from these lines, okay, these lines we are getting our answer. So both the statements are contradicting, so that's why we will write false in front of 9 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so now let's see, we have seen Congress also. Let's read. Morse waited a long time before receiving support from the Congress. Okay, so let's see. Okay, in the same paragraph only this Congress we have seen. So now let's see. Other inventors had been trying to do just that for the best part of a century. Morse succeeded and is now remembered as the father of the telegraph, partly thanks to his single-mindedness. It was 12 years, for example, before he secured money from Congress. So 12 years is a long time. Okay, 12 years is a very long time. So yes, it was a 12 years, for example, before he secured money from the Congress to build his first telegraph line, but also for technical reason. Yes, both the statements agreeing with each other. Okay, so we will write true in front of 10 in our answer sheet. Why we will write true in front of 10? Because what they are asking, Morse waited a long time. Long time means 12 years he waited. Okay, Morse waited a long time before receiving support from the Congress. After 12 years, he received support from the Congress. Okay, so both the statements are agreeing with each other. Okay, it's the same thing here. Morse succeeded and is now remembered as the father of telegraph, and partly thanks to his single-mindedness. It was 12 years. Okay, it was 12 years, for example, before he secured money from the Congress. Okay, from these lines we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our another answer or not. Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other designs. So this thing we have not seen till now. So we will move forward towards our C paragraph. Okay, I hope you have understood this. C paragraph. Compared with rival electric telegraph designs. Okay, this is also our keyword, designs. Compared with rival electric telegraph designs such as the needle telegraph developed by William Cooke and Chance Wheatstone in Britain, Morse design was very simple. Morse design was very simple. Design is very simple. What they are saying, Morse design was very simple. It required little more than a key, essentially a spring-loaded switch to send messages, a clicking sounder to receive them, and a wire to link the two. Okay, so this is the simple design. But although Morse hardware was simple, there was a catch. There was a catch means there was a complication. This is a phrase. Okay, there was a catch. This is a phrase which means there was a complication. Okay, there was a complication. In order to use his equipment, operators had to learn the specific code of dots and dashes that still bears his name. Originally, Morse had not intended to use combination of dots and dashes to represent individual letters. His first code sketch in his notebook during that transatlantic voyage used dot and dashes to represent the digits 0 to 9. Morse's idea was that messages would consist of strings of numbers corresponding to words and phrases in a special number dictionary. But Morse later abandoned this scheme and with the help of an associate, Alfred Will devised the Morse alphabet, which would be used to spell out messages a letter at a time in dots and dashes. Okay, so here they are talking about the design, and the design is very simple. Okay, Morse design was very simple. So in question what they are asking? They are asking Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other designs. So we are not getting anything regarding compared with other design. Okay, so in this paragraph we are not getting anything regarding Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other design. Okay, only we are getting is Morse design was simple. Okay, in this paragraph we are just getting that Morse design was very simple. Here they are not mentioning that its code, Morse code is difficult. Okay, so we are not getting anything regarding this in this paragraph, in C number of paragraph. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting anything in our lists of heading. So let's see in our lists of heading whether we are getting anything. Number 1, the advantage of Morse invention. We are not getting anything regarding this also. We are not getting anything regarding women also. Morse invention was developed. So maybe we are getting this. Morse invention was developed. Yes, we are getting this in the same paragraph only. In the same paragraph only we are getting this. So in this paragraph only we have seen that here they are talking about designs. Okay, and here they are talking about his first code sketch in his notebook during that transatlantic voyage used dots and dashes to represent the digits 0 to 9. Morse's idea was that messages would consist of strings of numbers corresponding to words and phrases in a special number dictionary, but Morse later abandoned this scheme and with the help of an associate Alfred Well devised. What do you mean by devise? Devise means to invent. Okay, devise means to invent a new way of doing something. So this is very important. Okay, Alfred Well devised the Morse alphabet, which would be used to spell out messages a letter at a time in dot and dashes. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here to here. But Morse later abandoned this scheme and with the help of an associate Alfred Well invent the Morse alphabet. Devise means to invent. Okay, invent the Morse alphabet which would be used to spell out messages a letter at a time in dots and dashes. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So we are getting our another answer in lists of heading. So 3 will be our answer and we will write Roman number 3 in front of 3 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this. Morse invention was developed. Okay, invention means they are talking about devised. Okay, invention means they are talking about devised. I hope you have understood this. Morse invention was developed. Okay, so same thing they are saying here in this paragraph. What they are saying, but Morse later abandoned this scheme and with the help of an associated Alfred Well devised means to invent something new. Okay, devised the Morse alphabet which would be used to spell out messages a letter at a time in dots and dashes. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, we are getting our answer. So now let's quickly move towards our another paragraph, D paragraph. At first, the need to learn this complicated looking code made most telegraphs seem impossibly tricky compared with other more user friendly design. More user friendly design is user friendly, okay, but code is impossibly tricky. Okay, Cooks and Wheatstone telegraph, for example, use fine needles to pick out letters on a diamond shaped grid. But although this means that anyone would use it, it also required five wires between telegraph stations. Most telegraph needed only one. And some people, it soon transpired. What do you mean by transpired? Transpired means to become known. Transpired means to become known. Okay, to become known. It soon transpired had a natural facility for Morse code. Okay, so here what we are getting? We are getting that Morse code is impossibly tricky but user friendly design. Okay, and here what they are saying? They are saying that Morse telegraph needed only one wire while Cooks and Wheatstone telegraph requires 5 wires. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So first let's see, we have seen designs and code in true false. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other design. Yes, this thing we have seen in this paragraph only. This is true. Why this is true? Because both the statements are agreeing with each other. Okay, Morse code is difficult to learn compared with other designs. So the same thing here, what they are saying, at first the need to learn this complicated looking code made most telegraphs seem impossibly tricky compared with other. Look, here they are mentioning compared with other. Okay, so the compared with other more user friendly design. So what they are saying, Morse code is tricky compared with other and more user friendly design. Okay, compared with other design, Morse code is difficult to learn or understand compared with other design. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, so both the statements are agreeing with each other. Okay, I hope you have understood this. And let's see whether we are getting our list of heading or not. So let's quickly read it. Number 1, the advantage of Morse invention. Advantage. I think we have seen this advantage. Okay, so let's see. So what they are saying here they are talking about designs and code. And here what they are saying that Cooks and Wheatstone telegraph uses 5 wires while most telegraph needed only 1 wire. And some people it soon transpired and had a natural facility for Morse code. Okay, so yes, we are getting our answer. What is the advantage? Here they are talking about the advantage. What is the advantage of Morse code? The advantage of Morse code is it needed only one wire, okay, in comparison with the other telegraph which uses 5 wires, okay. So what is the advantage of Morse code? Morse telegraph. The advantage of Morse telegraph is it needed only one wire, okay, and others require 5 wires. So we are getting our answer from here to here. From here to here we are getting our answer, okay. I hope you have understood this. We are getting our answer from here to here, okay. So we will write the advantage of Morse invention, okay. This will be our answer. What is the advantage? The advantage of Morse invention is it requires only one wire, while other requires 5 wires, okay. So we will write Roman number 1 in front of D in our answer sheet. Sorry, in front of 4 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this. We will write Roman number 1, the advantage of Morse invention, in front of 4 in our answer sheet. We will write Roman number 1 in front of 4 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. Okay. So now let's move forward towards our E paragraph. And what is remaining? Let's see. Here they are talking about women, radio telegraphy, opportunities, variations, new technology, electricity, and international expansion. And in true false, our keywords are companies and firms, rural areas, and most died from overwork. Okay, so now let's quickly move towards our E paragraph and let's quickly find our answers. So let's quickly read it. As electric telegraphy took off in the early 1850, the Morse telegraph quickly became dominant. It was adopted as the European standard. We are getting one of the keywords, standard. Okay. It was adopted as a European standard in 1851, allowing direct connections between the telegraph networks of different countries. Britain chose not to participate, sticking with needle telegraph for a few more years. But this time, Morse code had been revised. What do you mean by revised? Revised means having been altered or corrected. Okay, revised means having been altered or corrected. Okay. By this time, Morse code has been revised to allow for accents and other foreign characters, resulting in a split between American and international Morse. American and international Morse that continues to this day. That continues to this day means that continues at present. Okay. So here we are getting one of the keywords, standard, and let's see. So in list of heading we have seen something standard. Okay. So the advantage of Morse invention we have already done. Suitable. We are not getting anything regarding women till now. Okay. And let's see. The sea rescue. This thing also we have not seen. We have not seen emergence. But we have seen this standard. Standard and variation. Standard means they are talking about this standard, European standard. Okay, and variations. Variation means they are talking about this. Okay, revised. Okay. So yes, we are getting our answer. So we will write standard and variation. We will write 6, Roman number 6. We will write Roman number 6 in front of 5 in our answer sheet. Okay. So this will be our answer. We are getting this keyword, standard and variation. So this standard and revised means they are talking about having been altered or corrected. Okay. So variation, it varies. Okay. So from these two we are getting our answer. Okay. I hope you have understood this. But in this paragraph we are not getting anything regarding companies. Okay, and also we are not getting anything regarding rural areas. We are not getting anything from this paragraph. So we will move towards our F paragraph. Okay, so now let's quickly read it. On international submarine cables, left and right swings of a light beam reflected from a tiny rotating mirror were used to represent dots and dashes. Meanwhile, a distinct mean a different, okay, distinct mean a different telegraphic subculture was emerging with its own customs and vocabulary, and a hierarchy based on the speed at which operators would send and receive Morse code. First class operators, who would send and receive at speed of up to 45 words a minute, handled press traffic, securing the best paid jobs in big cities. At the bottom of the pile were slow, inexperienced rural operators. Okay, so we are getting our keyword rural here. At the bottom of the pile were slow, inexperienced rural operators, many of whom worked the wires as part-timers. Okay, many of them work as a part-timers. As their Morse code improved, however, rural operators, our keyword, found that their new round skill was a passport to better pay in a city job. Telegraphers soon swelled. What about swell? Swell means increase. Telegraphers soon increased the ranks of the emerging middle classes. The telegraphy was also deemed suitable work for women. Okay, so we are getting another keyword, women. Women means here they are talking about female. Okay, telegraphy was also deemed suitable work for female. By 1870, a third of the operators in the Western Union office in New York, the largest telegraph office in America, were female. Okay, here we are getting our keyword female or woman. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. In list of heading we have seen this keyword female. Okay, so yes. Number 2, a suitable job for women. Yes, a suitable job for women. This is our answer. Okay, so we will write 2, Roman number 2 in front of 6 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, we are getting our answer, a suitable job for women. So we will write Roman number 2 in front of 6 in our answer sheet, and we are getting our answer from here. Telegraphy was also deemed suitable work. Okay, so this is our keyword, suitable work for woman or female. Okay, I hope you have understood this. And let's see whether we are getting our answer from true, false, not given. So what they are asking here they are asking that companies and firms prefers to employ telegraphy operators from rural areas. We are getting these rural areas, our keyword. Okay, we are getting this telegraphy operator also in the same paragraph only. We are see here rural operators. Okay, so let's read it again. First class operator who would send and receive at speed of 45 words a minute, handled press traffic, securing the best paid job in big cities. At the bottom of the file were slow, inexperienced rural operators, many of whom worked the wire as a part-timers. As their Morse code improved, however, rural operators found that their new round skill was a passport to better pay in a city job. Telegraphers soon swelled to rank of the emerging middle classes. So we are getting rural operators, but we are not getting anything regarding that companies and firms prefer to employ them. Okay, so we will write not given in front of 12 in our answer sheet. Okay, companies and firms prefer to employ telegraphy operators from rural areas. This entire line we are not getting. Okay, so that's why we have written not given here. Okay, we have seen this telegraphy operator in rural. Okay, but we have not seen anything regarding that companies and firms prefer to employ telegraphy operators from rural areas. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So that's why we have written not given, and we will write not given in front of 12 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you understood this. And only one is remaining, true, false, not given, that is Morse died from overwork. And here we have to look for radio telegraphy, we have to look for many job opportunities, new technology, electricity, and international expansion. So now let's quickly read our another remaining paragraph, that is G and H. So now let's quickly read it. G. In a dramatic ceremony in 1871, Morse himself said goodbye. Morse himself said goodbye to the global community of telegraphers. Morse himself said goodbye to the global community of telegraphers. He had brought into being. After a lavish banquet and many adulatory speeches, Morse sat down behind an operator's table and placing his finger on a key connected to every telegraph wire in America, tapped out his final farewell to a standing ovation. By the time of his death in 1872, the world was very truly wired. Here they are talking about the death of Morse code. Okay, by the time of his death in 1872, the world was well and truly wired. More than 650,000 miles of telegraph line and 30,000 miles of submarine cable were throbbing with Morse code, and 20,000 towns and villages were connected to the global network. Global network means international network. Okay, international. Okay. International network. Just as the internet is today often called an information superhighway, the telegraph was described in its day as an instantaneous highway of thoughts. Instantaneous highway of thoughts. So here we are getting global network, international expansion we are getting. Okay. So let's see. We have seen this. In lists of heading. We have just seen this. So let's see whether we are getting our answer, and here we are getting another keyword, death. Okay, so let's quickly read our question. Paragraph G we have seen, and let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So we are done with 1, 2, 3, 4. In this paragraph they are not talking about radio telegraphy, they are not talking about the opportunities. Here they are not talking about new technology, they are not talking about the electricity, but yes, they are talking about international expansion of Morse code. Yes, international expansion means global expansion. International means global. Okay, international means global expansion of Morse code. Yes, we have seen this thing in the G paragraph only. So we will write 9. We will write 9 in front of G in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write 9 in front of G in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. Okay, international expansion of Morse code. So we have seen this thing. Okay, by the time of his death. By the time of his death in 1872, the world was very truly wired. More than 650,000 miles of telegraph line and 30,000 miles of submarine cables were throbbing with Morse code, and 20,000 towns and villages were connected to the global network. Okay, so from this to this we are getting our answer. Global network means international expansion. Okay, so we have found our answer. And in true false not given, what they are asking, Morse died from overwork. Okay, so we have seen this death. Morse death we have seen, but we have not seen anything regarding that he died from overwork. Okay, so before writing not given, we will first read the last paragraph also. Okay, and then only we will write not given. Okay, so now let's quickly read it. H paragraph. But by the 1890s, the Morse telegraph's heyday. What do you mean by heyday? Heyday means the period of a person or thing's greatest success or popularity. Okay, heyday means the period of greatest success and popularity. Morse telegraph's heyday as a cutting-edge technology was coming to an end with the invention of the telephone and the rise of automatic telegraphs, precursors of the teleprinter, neither of which required specialist skills to operate. Okay, so these things doesn't require any specialist skill to operate. Okay, Morse code, however, was about to be given a new lease of life thanks to another new technology, wireless. Following the invention of radio telegraphy, so this is the radio telegraphy. Following the invention of radio telegraphy by Giuliano Marconi in 1896, its potential for use at sea quickly becoming apparent. For the first time, ships would communicate with each other and with the shore, whatever the weather and even when out of the visual range. In 1897, Marconi successfully sent Morse code messages between a shore station and an Italian warship 19 kilometers away. By 1910, Morse radio equipment was commonplace on ship. What do you mean by commonplace? Commonplace means not usual or ordinary thing on ship. Okay? Not usual or ordinary. Commonplace means not usual or ordinary on ships. Okay, so we are getting so many things here, but here we are not getting anything regarding that Morse died from overwork. Okay, so we will quickly write not given in front of 13 in our answer sheet. Okay, we have completed our last paragraph and we are not getting anything regarding that Morse died from overwork. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and that's why we have written not given here. Okay, I hope you have understood this. And let's see the list of headings, whether we are getting our answer or not. So we have done with 3. So we have seen this radio telegraphy. See, rescue after the invention of radio telegraphy, but we have not seen anything regarding rescue. Okay. The emergence of many job opportunities, we have not seen. Application of Morse code in a new technology. So yes, this thing we have seen. We have not seen anything regarding electricity also. Okay, applications of Morse code in a new technology. So yes, this thing we have seen. And we have seen this from from here. Morse code, however, was about to give on a new lease. Okay, this is very important line. New lease. Okay, new lease means new technology they are talking about. Morse code, however, was about to be given a new lease of life thanks to another new technology. Okay, this is also our keyword, new technology, wireless. Okay, so from here to here, Morse code, however, was about to give on a new lease of life thanks to another new technology, wireless. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and we will write 7. Okay, we will write 7, Roman number 7 in front of 8 in our answer sheet. Okay, this is 8 number of question, and we will write 7 Roman number in our answer sheet. Okay, so with this we have completed our entire passage. I hope you have understood this. So try to learn new passages and read each and every line carefully. Each and every line is important. Okay, friends, so with this we have completed our entire passage, and the passage is Morse code. Okay, so try to learn this passage. This is very important passage. Okay, so many new words we have seen in this passage. Okay, so try to learn this passage, Morse code. Okay, we have completed this passage, and we have seen 2 types of question in this passage. Lists of headings, we have done with every list of heading, and we have seen another question type, that is true false not given, and we had done every question. So try to learn this passage and try to practice this type of passages. Okay, friends.